Okay, it is Friday and we just got back from the grocery store. I need to get all of this put away. We went to two stores, these two bags, and everything in there is from our local market for all of our produce. And I got a couple other things there that were a really good price. And then everything else is from Fry's. Got a couple things here on the table. I am going to put all the cold stuff away and then we're going to go walk up to Sam's Club real quick and get some pizza for lunch because I don't feel like cooking after all this grocery shopping. This took a couple of hours. So, we're going to go get some pizza and then when I come back, I will probably take everything up again and show you. Okay, we are back. I got everything laid out. I'm going to start right here. We spent like I said, we went to Fry's and I went to that market. I spent, I think, about $42, $43 at the market, and then, which was great once you see what I got. And then the rest was spent at Fry's. And we spent a total between the two about $140 was what I spent. And we needed some household stuff, which is why the budget was a little more than $120 this time. But I did not need, I had $150, but I didn't spend all of that. So $20 over budget for the extra household stuff. So I guess I will start with the household stuff right here. I got a thing of toilet paper. We got a big one. Normally we just get like the 4 packs, but this was only, it was on sale for $5. So I decided to spend the extra few dollars. Actually, it was only, I think the small 4 pack that we usually get is like $4.19. And this was $5. So I was like, well, it just makes sense to get this much more for not even $1 more. And then I got, we do cloth most of the time, but I did grab these for overnight and for when we go out and we're not going to be home for a while. I like to put him in one of these. We got some dish soap. This was buy one, get one free, which is why I got 2 of them. This is not the normal laundry detergent that I get, but I am going to be switching our laundry detergent to a different one, and it is a little bit expensive. It didn't fit in our budget for this week, so I just decided to get this until we can get the other one. And this was on coupon for $3.99, so that's why I got this. And then we got a thing of paper towels. Moving on over here to our junkies station. Starting off here, we got some cereal. So most of this is from Fry's, but there is a couple things that I got from the market. I will point those out if I can remember. But we got cereal that we get every few weeks. A big thing of oats. You have already seen in the beginning of this video, we went to the park. We have been doing a lot of picnics at the park because it's been so nice outside. The next few days are supposed to rain, so we're going to see if we can get out at all that time during those days, but I don't know. We'll see. I have plans. There's something we want to do on Saturday, tomorrow. It is at a local church down the street by us, and it's like they have kids activities, they have like vendor booths and food trucks. So we want to go walk around there for like an hour or two and get the kids outside and just play for a little bit, get outside, go do something. So I'm hoping, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I'm hoping it doesn't so that we can do that. So anyways, all that to say, we like to, when we go to that specific park, there is ducks and fish there. Is a little pond you have seen in the last clip, like I said. So we like to give them some oats. So I got a big thing so that we can use some of it for us to eat, and then some of it we can use to feed the ducks and the fish. Now, we haven't gotten this for a long time, but I saw it and I remember my husband really liked having these, so I got him another one of those. Got some different kinds of mac and cheese. These were on coupon. It was like buy 5 of participating items, get $1 off. So these were 99 cents each, and then there was 2 other things. This is one of them, and then one other thing that was part of the deal. So I got $1 off of each thing. So I got the shells and cheese. I got the regular mac and cheese and the white cheddar shells. This is from the market. We've never had these, but I wanted to give them a try, see if the kiddos like these. I actually haven't looked at the ingredients, but, well, that's a long list of ingredients. I gotta read it, but probably still better than, like, actual Cheetos. So I went ahead and got those. We got some pretzels. Husband already got into those. And then I got this at the market, some whole cloves. I am going to be making a couple things with this. So I just got this little thing, a little tip that I found. If you don't, like, I know that this can be expensive for like a container of it at the store. But if you go to, usually I've seen them around like the Hispanic section of the store. They usually have that in the grocery store, and they have loads of spices. That's this brand, and they are always a lot cheaper. I think this was like $1.59 or something, and they're always cheaper when they come in this little package. So that's just a little tip if you don't want to spend a whole lot on spices. And then we got a thing of jasmine rice, got some sweet chili sauce, a thing of baked beans, and then this was also at the market. Now this looks delicious, and this at my regular grocery store would probably be around, I want to say $7 to $10 at least. And this was only $2 at my local market. So I haven't checked dates or anything. There it is right there. Oh, well, I'm sure it's still good. Maybe that's why. I didn't even check the date, but I'll open it up and see if it's good. And I'm sure it is. And if it is, then we will just use it up pretty quickly. So anyways, that is 25, right? Yeah, 2025. Make sure it didn't say 26. That's hilarious. But I'm sure it's good. Anyways, moving on. I got some creamer. This is not the one I normally get, but they did not have the store brand. And this one was buy 5 of the participating items, and it was $1 off. So it was only like 20 cents more than the store brand. So I was okay with getting that. Or else normally I would get a different flavor that I know we like. So this is a little simmer pot that I have been doing. I've been liking doing it since the weather is getting a little bit cooler and we're getting into fall. I have some water in there, an orange, an apple slices, some pumpkin spice, some nutmeg, and a cinnamon stick, and I just fill it up with water with all that stuff. Hold on, that's glass, baby. Just let it simmer for a couple of hours because it makes it smell really good in here, and I've been liking to do that instead of candles because I mean, I've got processed cookies over here, so we're slowly making changes, but I'm trying to not have like those fumes and stuff going around. I'm trying to be more natural with things, and so that's just one of the changes I've recently made, and I have been enjoying that. So if you're wondering what that is and if it looks a little weird, that's what that is. I will use it one day and then I'll put plastic wrap over it and save it to use for the next day because it's just less waste and it works just as well the next day. So why waste all of that if I can use it again the next day? So anyways, moving on. So I got these from the market as well. I actually forgot I got these. So I got these when we went to Fry's after. But that's okay, we'll have both. We will eat these first since they're like the fresh bakery ones. And then these we will eat after. They last a bit longer. So grab these. And then, oh, this was only 99 cents. That's the only reason I got it was because my husband loves cookies. Sometimes I don't get to making homemade cookies as fast as he wants to eat one. So that's why I got these, just for a backup. Like I said, only 99 cents. I'm not even going to see if these are expired because we'll eat them. This was kind of not really on the list. It was another little splurge item, some croissants. It was on sale for $2.99 though.
That's for food.
Yeah, I showed them that. But a little one was hungry, so we got a croissant so she could snack on that while we were shopping. And then, like I said, I got these chocolate chip bakery cookies. My husband loves these. And then my husband also loves these. We got these from the market, these banana chips. I actually meant to get him a trail mix, but I forgot to do that. But he loves these banana chips. Moving on to everything over here. For meat this week, I got a steak. I wanted to get some T-bone steaks. They were on sale for $7.99 a pound. And they're expensive, so my husband never gets a T-bone. But I really wanted to get him one with the sale, but they were out, unfortunately. So I got him just the usual ribeye that we've been getting. He actually hasn't had one for a couple weeks. I've been getting different cuts of beef, so I wanted to get that for him this week. And then I got 2 things of ground beef. These were on sale for $3.99 instead of the regular $6.99, so I got 2 pounds. And then I got the chicken sausage. We got this last week, but we hadn't gotten it for, a couple months before that, I think. So we enjoyed it last week. What did I make with it? I made something with it, and it was really good. Well, half of it I used for chili. I did a mix of half of this and then a half a pound of ground beef to make some chili, and that was delicious. And then, I made like a homemade sausage pasta. It was a mix between like a tomato-based sauce and also kind of like I added in some heavy cream and Parmesan, so kind of like an Alfredo base as well, mixed together. It was delicious. My husband loved it. So anyways, I got more chicken sausage. And then I've got just our usual chicken breast. We usually get this turkey smoked sausage. My husband has been loving these every week. And I usually get the turkey sausage or the chicken sausage from Walmart. But I decided to do one turkey sausage this time and one beef smoked sausage. I know he's going to like it. And I wanted to try it to see if I can taste much of a difference. So I decided to get one of each this time. And then lunch meat, we actually haven't gotten that for a while. So I grabbed some turkey, just some regular turkey lunch meat. We're good on cheese. We have not been going through nearly as much cheese as we usually do. We've been eating a lot more of this fresh Whole Foods. Of course, that doesn't really look like it. We have been eating more Whole Foods, as you can see, all of this veggies and fruit and meats and potatoes and rice and
raw meat.
Yep, there's raw meat right there. And not much snacking. Some, but not a ton. Not as much as we used to, which is what our goal has been. So we're getting there. My husband still has been loving these, so I got him a potato salad. I didn't get the macaroni salad this time. I just did the potato salad. And then we got a thing of sour cream, a big thing of cream cheese. I am going to be making some homemade bagels sometime this weekend. So I got some cream cheese for that. I decided I would just rather have that than make it homemade this time.
Apple salad.
And then I think the rest of this stuff, all this produce, besides the broccoli and the mango, those two are from Fry's. But the rest of this is from the market. And the mushrooms, yep. The rest of this is from the market. So we got this salad kit. We do like these with dinner one night. And so they only had
carrots.
And carrots. They only had a couple options. That was one of them. So I figured we'd probably like that one more than the other one. We got some green onions back there. And then we got some carrots. I think that's a 2-pound thing of carrots. Some
broccoli.
Baby Bella mushrooms. Yep, some broccoli. We got a thing of blueberries, some strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries.
And
Sausage. Got a mango, like I said, that was from Fry's. So was the broccoli. Got 3 onions, a lemon, a lime. What are these?
And
Avocados. What are these?
Peppers.
And some bell peppers. What are these?
Cucumbers.
How about these?
Tomatoes.
Some tomatoes. What are these?
Tomatoes.
What about these ones right here?
Tomato.
Potato. Some potatoes. What are these?
Banana.
Some bananas. Do you remember that one? What's that one? Cabbage. We got a cabbage. We got an iceberg lettuce, and then this little bag of apples. It was only $1.50 for this 2-pound bag, and they are little mini apples, which I thought would be perfect for one of our littles. So I think they're envy apples. So, and then I got these tomatoes. These tomatoes right here are my favorite. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes. I got all of these to make homemade tomato soup, which is why I have so many. And then these are going to be for, I might put a couple in the soup just to make sure that they don't go to waste. But I really like avocado toast with slices of these tomatoes with salt and pepper. It's super yummy. So that's why I got those. And then 2 things of garlic.
And apples.
And I think that wraps up the haul.
And cereal.
So now I'm going to go ahead and put all of this away.